Hi, everybody, and welcome to February's JamCast. So this week we are playing on Palworld, and we are having a little bit of a chat between that and similarities between other games. Obviously, there's been a lot of stuff with there being very alike things like Pokemon. We will try not to mention Pokemon too many times, but we probably do. And then we're just having a little bit of a chat around things like anxiety and how we use gaming and technology to help us kind of chill out in moments of anxiety and to help us deal with that. So it is myself, Callum, and Josh, and you will see if you're on the video version that it is just Josh and Callum that have their video today due to some technical issues. If you're on the audio version, then you're all good anyway. So, video, obviously, YouTube, and for podcast, the audio one, you can get us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and YouTube Music, and wherever you might be able to take your RSS feeds. Awesome. Right, so without any further ado, let's jump into it. And
Hello everyone, welcome back to MindJam JamCast. I am one of your hosts today, Josh. I am also joined by...
myself, Callum. I was like, that's me.
and Adam.
How are we all doing today?
Very well on this Sunday morning. How about you guys?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm great to be back in another new world with you guys.
Yes.
Very excited.
In the world of pals, like us.
Hopefully the pals feel as pally with us. And,
As we are with each other, fingers crossed. Yeah. I'll be a little bit upset if everyone just like kind of runs away from us. Like, no one wants to hang. That would be sad. Callum, you're our resident Palworld guru, I reckon.
Oh, potentially. I've got a little bit of playtime in Palworld.
How much is a little bit?
Like 3.
3 minutes? 3 hours?
3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just a little smidgen. I'm a big Pokemon fan, and then obviously there's a lot of similarities here.
There's a few things. I haven't started them myself. Owlsphere sounds like a very unique idea, never been done before.
No, yeah, capturing animals in the wild and battling and things is great.
Yeah, I mean, look, I feel like it was a really brave choice for him just to copy Monster Rancher like that as well. Like, I'm sure they're gonna lawyer up. That was a great game.
Yeah. So it's first impressions from everybody playing so far.
Oh, I've been really enjoying it. It is a lot of fun. It's so chaotic and buggy, but I'm here for it. I'm here for those vibes. I don't think it's necessarily a negative experience. What about you, Adam? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, good. So unlike you guys, I've probably got the least hours. I think I've played about 3 hours perhaps on it, so I am super noob. But yeah, it's good. It brings a lot of elements of quite a few different games. I like the fact I can come straight in and start punching trees. So that's a thing.
The true Valheim experience all over again.
Yep.
Callum, you've tweaked some of our settings as well. I feel like we should be open and honest about this before we get too deep in.
Oh yeah, so the 3 hours of my 3 days of my life I've put into Palworld so far has been because it's quite a grindy game, and so leveling up and catching pals and all of those good things can take quite a while. So we've changed our experience rate, our I think got a spawn rate of pals a little bit higher. Our daytime lasts longer and our nighttime is shorter. And there's a few other settings that I've tweaked there that I can't quite remember now, but it does mean that you can tailor your experience in the game to be as chill or as hardcore as you so want. So we've got a nice easy experience, I'm hoping, today.
Awesome. I'm fairly sure I can make it difficult, but nice.
So our first thing we want to do is
give us some guidance. Because I'm just running around picking stuff up.
That is also a great thing to do. We've got a little tutorial at the top there, which will give us a lot of hints, but a few of them at the minute are just kind of like open your survival guide in your menu, which is great. So obviously it's a new game, not much content on it out there right now, but it's still got everything you need to know about it in the game, which is great. So we just open that.
And we're playing the Xbox version, aren't we? I feel like
yes, we are playing the Xbox version. Yes. There's some slight differences at the minute, but yeah, they're both very similar. And if we just tick off a couple of these tutorial opening menus at the top there, it just gets us to a point where we know what we should be doing.
Nice.
Yeah, I am unlocking some technologies just so that we've got those ready to go.
Okay, so big question: where do you put your first stats? What things should we be focusing on?
So it's quite interesting because I was mixing my stat points up, and then I realised actually what matters is having high health so that you don't get one hit by strong pals.
Okay.
Having a good amount of stamina and having a decent carry weight. Having your attack too high isn't too valuable because you end up having pals that are super powerful anyway.
Nice.
And you don't need to worry about work speed at all because your pals are going to be way faster and better than you anyway.
They are there for you.
Yeah, they are definitely there for you. So I'm going to add some to my health and my weight right now because that is a good early game strat.
So are we choosing this place for our kind of
first space? Yeah,
first
I think
space?
so yeah, I think it's a good starting point. I've used this starting area before as well, and it does the job. It's good.
I have done the same, Josh. I've got some nostalgia in this location. Actually,
oh,
okay, so that's interesting. So it's not a random seed spawn when you each time you come in. Is it the same kind of map? Is it?
Yes, it is. If you open up your map now, you can see that there's some kind of like spots opened on the map.
Yeah.
And they all have like a spawn you can spawn at. So if you was to get eaten by a pal now, you can choose to spawn in one of those locations and start your game from there if you wanted to mix it up the gameplay. But this is a great area to start in. I think you got really good low level pals around here, and I just really like this waterfall in the mountain.
yeah,
nice.
it's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, and it's got those little green debris next to it. What do the green debris do again? I forget.
Oh. Well, for a long time, these are called lift monk effigies. These actually made your capture rate less.
Oh, really?
It was a bug. Actually, now we can use them, and it increases your capture rate. It's quite funny that it was specifically designed to make it easier to capture pals, but in fact
it made it worse.
Worse, yeah.
Excellent.
Lol.
That's the kind of clever programming we're about.
So, outside of the world of the pals, what else have you been up to, Callum?
Oh, myself, I've been sticking to my goals that we mentioned last time.
Can you remind us of your goals?
So I'm actively going to the gym more often and working on that. I definitely had another goal that actually I can't remind myself of right now, but that's been a big one for me. Staying active and like what's the word? Disciplined with that, should we say?
Yeah, that's a good word. 100.
Yeah.
What about you, Adam?
So one of my goals was again to be a bit more active. I'll be honest with you, I have not managed as well as I would have liked. I think just start of the year, lots of things going on, trying to move house, bit stressful, and trying to find that extra time. I'm being but sometimes there is a thing of pushing yourself too much as well. So if it's not the right time, then I guess that's okay, as long as I keep it kind of in my sights. So yeah, could do better. I will, but definitely wanting to kind of try and sort that out where possible.
I think it's so good to be aware of that for yourself to know like what that limitation is, what that boundary is, and set like a healthy one, because it's so easy to overexert yourself. And I've done that when it comes to physical stuff. Like I went to the gym before Christmas and I blacked out because I overpushed myself, and that was not a fun experience.
No.
So it's very important to be with yourself.
Well, that is another thing. So even the few times when I do get around to doing some exercise, I can end up actually putting myself doing too many sit-ups and then not being able to sit up the next day, kind of thing. So it is like you kind of you can't be 100% brilliant at everything straight away, and it's that kind of thing, I think.
Yes, I 100% agree. I mean, it's all about that balance. As Miley Cyrus always says, it's a best of both worlds, you know? You've got to get the best of both worlds.
Good old Miley.
Oh, yes. She says lots of wise words, like coming in like a wrecking ball. That's another one of my favourite ones of hers.
I mean, absolutely. That's a daily mantra for myself.
Yeah. For myself, I've been going back to the gym, which has been good. Been feeling really jazzed by that. I have like a weight routine my personal trainer's given me, but I haven't quite built up to that yet. So I'm just trying to get myself back physically into the gym, doing just like cardio stuff, just to kind of self ready for the stuff I'm less familiar with. But it's been good just to show up and do a little bit. And
I think that's half the thing, isn't it? Is the actually getting there, and I think that's where I need to get to, is like actually getting there. But it's awesome. It sounds like it's going well.
Yeah, and like
the ball rolling. Oh, sorry.
All about getting the ball rolling. As you said that, I threw a pal sphere, not a pal ball. Sorry, I don't want to get told off by certain lawyers.
Possibly the scariest lawyers in gaming, I'd say.
I know, right?
I would.
Oh, what?
Sorry, Adam.
No, it's all right. I'm just trying to figure things out. There we go. Just making an axe.
Yes, that's very important. I was going to say, yeah, like I feel like Palworld are so brave to do what they've done.
I mean, go on, Callum.
I thought the same at first, and then I started thinking about other games. I thought, well, Rogue did roguelikes first, and now we have roguelikes.
That's true.
Who doesn't love to play a roguelike? And we don't go there, oh no, they've just copied this game, and that's atrocious. Why don't we have like a pocket like, I guess, you know, like catching on. And I mean, it's not the first time a game's made something similar to Pokemon.
Well, I mean, Pokemon didn't come up with the idea of having a familiar or having pets or things that can help you. You know, there's been loads of games that have always had those kind of things in. So the fact that they look very Pokemon-y might have something to do with it. The fact that you have to throw a ball at them again, yeah. But I was thinking this, and then, like you say, the more I've got into it, it's like, well, they've took a lot of elements from lots of games. So, you know, I think, yes, they've been a little bit kind of blatant with some things. Like these pink dudes look a little bit like Meow Pokemon. What's his name?
Meow?
Yeah.
Like Meow from You had a baby.
Exactly, yeah. But I think it depends how far Nintendo want to take these things, doesn't it?
Yeah. And sorry, Callum.
I lost myself for a second there. Wow. Yeah, no, it's gone. Go ahead, John.
Okay. Easily done. Happens to the best of us. I was just going to say that I feel like it's good that Palworld exists, just because I feel like Pokemon needs a bit of competition. They haven't had some direct competition for a long time. So it's going to really help a Pokemon franchise grow, I reckon. And, you know, however you feel about Scarlet and Violet, you know, love it or hate it, it was a buggy game. And it could have done with more work. And hopefully seeing what Palworld has done and see it's such a positive response it's got, I really hope that
massive.
Pokemon companies listening and taking notes at the very least.
that is it. I mean, to be fair, I've never been like huge into Pokemon as such, but I did start playing on the Switch, and I must admit, which one did I have? Shield. It was a good game, but if it had some of these extra elements in it, it would have took it so much further. Do you know? And I think almost it felt like Nintendo were a little bit lazy with some of the games, if that makes sense.
Oh, I think the Pokemon Company are. They really are, because they know what works. But also, partially it's by design, because the Pokemon franchise, it's still kept to the hard and fast rules set in Red and Blue. Like, because in theory, you can move your Pokemon, it's very hard to do these days, but from the Game Boy all the way up to the most modern game, and it will still work. Like, to have that work, that means a lot of it's going to still be quite archaic. And I feel like we need to almost do like a bit of a reset.
What's the name of the developer again? I forget. Is it
Game Freak?
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, I often just like say the Pokemon Company in general, because I feel like they're like that. Yeah, because they're their second party, so it's funny because people tie them closely to Nintendo, because they are, but they are technically their own thing.
Yeah, they're their own developer. I realised when that's why I asked the question. I was saying Nintendo, and it's not Nintendo, although
it technically is, but
you can't get it. You can't get it anywhere else, and they kind of call the shots with a lot of stuff. So
it's a weird one, isn't it? It's a strange midpoint. Is the old second party stuff, but yeah. Interesting. But yeah, I just hope that they're taking notes, because I loved Legends Arceus. That's my favourite Pokemon game, and they did stuff slightly different. The kind of open world stuff you see in Palworld is in Legends Arceus, and yeah, I really hope they'll lean more into that in the future, because it's just a fresh take of a franchise. It's all what Pokemon needs, and Palworld has given it to us, even though it's a bit buggy and janky at times.
Yeah. As Adam mentioned, that we see that Palworld's incorporated lots of different aspects and lots of games that people love. And I think Palworld have been very like player-centric with how they're making a game. I think Pokemon's very Pokemon-centric. This is how Pokemon works. This is what people know. This is what people recognize. And they've replicated that a lot. Whereas Palworld were like, oh, look, people love this and this and this and this. Why not bring it all together? Why not make a game that the player will just play and go, this is familiar.
That's it. I mean, you look at Valhalla that we played last time, that really is just taking the Minecraft kind of thing and putting it in a different kind of world. And, this has got the same elements of that. I think when I first looked at this, I kind of went, it's Minecraft meets Pokemon meets Lego Fortnite meets a few other things. So far, it seems pretty good. Now, I haven't got past kind of this kind of stage, so I don't really know how far the game expands, because I know you can get like guns and stuff like that, which seemed quite strange to me. So
I wish we had someone who's played like 3 days worth of the game to kind of give us a rounded opinion on what Palworld is like.
That would really help.
I feel like I might know someone.
Is he a French chef by any chance?
Oh no, that's an outside joke. We'll come back to the French.
I'm just teasing it. I'm teasing the French.
Yeah. As you go further into the game, the way like base building changes a lot. It's that you're gonna just make a hut and give your pals loads of places to eat, sleep, and work. And things like we're doing now, like you're harvesting trees and rocks, like that all becomes automated in your base. But having weapons is quite an interesting take on the game, but it adds like that different aspect that there's people in the world that are enemies to the pals. Obviously, you can play as I guess malevolent as you want towards the pals in the game, but obviously you're trying to build a team that works well, that is happy and strong. Whereas there's NPCs out there that are bad guys. They have guns as well, so it's nice to have something to defend yourself with as you level throughout the game. And I have discovered actually that I would say the bosses in this game are maybe too hard. The tower bosses, if you look off into the distance, you'll see little towers standing off on things. There's one just over there. They're maybe too hard. So when you go into these, I'm level 42 on my solo world, and I've done 3 of the 5 towers, and when you consider that 42 is very close to the max level of 50, it shows how difficult each boss is. You'd expect maybe you got 5 bosses, maybe 1 every 10 levels, but I've only done the most recent 2 in the last 5 levels of that world.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah, as you level up and you get those new weapons, they're vital to being able to progress in the story, which again is quite elusive. The lore and story around Palworld it's hard to find. There's little journals scattered around the map. They're kind of collectibles, but also they are telling you a little bit more about what's going on in the world. I won't give any spoilers about that.
A tease. More teasing. Teasers of French chefs and potential narratives.
Yeah.
But I quite like that. It's like the kind of more of emergent storytelling, which we've seen stuff like Dark Souls and Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild as well. And I'm always a big fan of that because it allows you to take what you want from it or completely leave it as well. If you just focus on play, then that is completely valid as well. Which nice, like that.
Nice.
I just was trying to hit my own pal there. I didn't realize that chicken was my. I feel bad.
Oh man.
I know.
I've employed a Cativa to work on our base.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So what's the base plan, Callum? You should really probably take the lead on this one.
So the tutorial is really good for this. It does take you through like some good steps towards that. But initially, we want to hire pals to work in the base, and we need to get them somewhere to sleep. Will be good. Somewhere to eat also really well. Really good, making your base run well.
So I was looking at either bed or ranch. Is it worth going straight to ranch if we have the stuff? Does that give them more beds, or do they still need an individual bed?
I would actually lean towards berry plantation first. Between us, I think we've probably all got plenty of technology points thanks to the increased experience points. I'm going to grab a bed now and a feed box. And having a berry plantation means that the pals can farm themselves some food, which is going to be very
So
useful.
I have unlocked that already. I'll see if I've... Oh, stop doing that. Come back, Fox Parks. I'll see if I've got enough stuff to do that.
So,
Might have.
Just quickly about pals and food and stuff. So, do I need to cook food for them, or will they just happily eat berries? Is that enough of them?
So they will happily eat berries for so long. If you have only berries on in your feed box at the base, the pals will only eat till half full, I think it is. You can cook the berries, which they'll eat more of, and there are. But when you go out and you defeat pals in the wild, you get food or resources from them as well. And there are other plantations that you go to, you get the berries, and I think there's tomatoes and lettuce. You can make salads later on, which they like.
So a varied diet actually helps your pals, what I'm hearing.
Yes, it does.
I'd like that.
Yeah, I do too. I was curious because I had been playing around for a bit, and I've only really been able to farm berries like consistently, so they've only been eating berries, and I was like, I wonder if they would be better if I fed them something else. I know I would be happy with more than just berries in my diet. I love berries.
Around like level 14, level 15, I think it is, level 15, you can start making things like wheat and flour and bread.
Nice one.
Which is good for them.
Nice.
I would also implore you to build a parachute. They can be super useful, a little glider, redeploy, and a bow of sorts.
Yes, those are good.
Very useful.
Okay, I've got enough berries for a berry plantation, and I think I'm going to have enough stone and wood in a second, so I can put one of those down.
Nice.
If we're down for that, if that's what we want.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan. I'm coming back now, and I need to make more power balls. I've made a new friend. He's called Daydream, and he's
Oh, nice.
So that's something super cool about the game as well. You get each pal has an ability. Some are just always passive ability. So my hook crates that I've caught, his ability is called Dark Knowledge. So when in a team, increases your power of dark pals, which is great.
You also have to attack eyebrows, which I like. Very Peter Capaldi.
So, go on.
Go on. Oh, I was going to say,
Uh,
um, just to follow on from my point there was that Daydream has a collar. Some pals have collars, which means that they will follow you around when they're in your party anyway, so you don't need to call them out.
Oh, nice.
So you can have 2, 3, 4 pals out at once. And some are mountable. Others become weapons.
Yeah, yes, I've heard some of them. Some of them just pull out an SMG. You know,
Yeah, they do.
we've all been there.
I know Fox Parks you can put a harness on. So, like Pokemon, do they evolve?
No, that is something that they don't do. So,
Okay, interesting.
there are pals in the world that look a lot like them, maybe look like their evolved version, but they're not actually. There's no like linear evolution to them.
Right,
They're
okay,
just
cool.
with each other.
I wonder if that's something they will bring in a later date, or whether they're just going to keep it. I mean, that probably would be getting a bit too close to the Pokemon thing.
Well, you can fuse pals, and you can also breed pals. So I know there's other ways to generate more pals from the pals you've already got. So maybe that's more they're gone for more of the Persona vibes with it than maybe.
Yeah.
It's nice because that's.
So, how do I get my pals to work?
So if you head over to the PAL box,
yeah,
and we're just going to press V to base upgrade, because we've done if you press V, you get your base upgrades, and if you follow this, you can upgrade your base as you go, and get more pals working at the base. If you press F here, you'll be able to see the pals working at the base. I've put a Cativa in there. If you've got a spare pal, just drag them into that spot, and they will get doing whatever it is that they can do.
Cool. Okay, sweet.
I'm going to give us a ball.
I'm going to put... Oh, so my Lamball apparently is a logging foreman.
Oh.
So that sounds quite good.
Yeah, actually, take mine out and pop yours in. Yours sounds a lot cooler.
Box. Do I just put it in box 1?
Yeah. Oh, you want to put it in the bottom bit, so you see it says, like, powers at the base. I'll take my little woolly boy out. And...
Yeah. Okay, got it.
With a little cat.
Got it.
Nice.
Oh, no. What? Technology. Right, sweet. Cool. Got it.
So do we need, like, an actual, like, base, like a house or something? Because it says we've got to make beds next. I don't want to just sleeping out amongst the stars. I mean, that sounds lovely for, like, one night, but...
Yeah.
We need...
Well, similar to Valheim in that respect, you have to build your bed inside.
Yeah.
So we'll have to build a little hut with our beds in there. Pals can sleep outside. I like the idea that they can sleep under the moon. So I'm going to make them a little campsite over here with a fire and some beds.
Nice.
Because as you may see on the side of your screen, it says pals get stressed without beds, and we don't want to cause these little fellas any stress. Look at these guys. They're such good workers, and they're cool.
Right. Sweet. I'm making a parachute.
Right.
Actually necessary, but there we go.
They're always good to have. You always want a parachute. I was going to say, so we do have another topic we want to talk about today, which is anxiety and stuff around like social anxiety. Well, I feel like we probably start transitioning over.
Sure.
But what might be a good kind of linking point, kind of like how the power of video games comes to handling stuff like anxiety and some of the ways that it can help. I don't know if anyone has any stories like to share or experiences around those lines.
For sure. I mean, I don't mind jumping in on that. I have a very busy brain, and I find it very difficult to shut off. And when I don't, that's when I start finding myself kind of overthinking things, overworking things. And I do find, just the ability to jump in. I need to have a moment where my brain just stops focusing on anything really, and computer games is probably between that and music, and again I tend to use technology for that, but just sitting down and getting lost in something either fun or creative seems to be kind of the one way I know that's a healthy kind of distraction, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's why games like Palworld work really well because it's a nice big time sink. You can just have it there whenever you need it, and yeah, you can have that. It's like having that kind of strict goal as well. Just like I'm gonna focus on. Helpful.
Yeah, for sure. I think games, especially where you can kind of just grind for a while, and there is always that thing about having a healthy balance of stuff. But I think specifically things like this and Minecraft, where you kind of right, I need to do all this, then I need to go there, and I need to go there. And although it's needs to do's, it's not an anxiety inducing need. It's like I want to do this, and kind of I want to carry on, and it's just going through steps of doing stuff and kind of. I find each time I've done something, I'm just coming down a little bit more and a little bit more to like a bit more of a stable, kind of relaxed brain, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I completely, that resonates with me a lot, actually. I've always described that when I sometimes game on my own, it can be almost meditative in its kind of attitudes to myself. It really helps me just kind of sometimes just process things which has been going on.
Yeah.
So that's really, really cool.
It was similarly to that, Josh. When I was at uni, just before uni, I sold my PlayStation at the time because I was like, oh no, I won't finish my college work if I find myself slipping into games too much. And I thought it was a great move at the time, but I lost that balance for myself. And then at uni, I need to start gaming. I need to have that in my life, and it gave me that break from always feeling like I had something I should be doing. Which obviously you do have a lot of work to do when you're a uni student. But in the times where I had that downtime, rather than me always thinking about what's the next assignment I'm supposed to be starting, is there something I'm forgetting? I was able to just jump into a game I'd be playing and just enjoy that. It was very easy to be encapsulated by the game I was in, and then not there anxious about how's uni going? Am I doing the right thing? It was giving myself that space.
Absolutely. Weirdly enough, you mentioned uni, and so I kind of came out of education quite early and then came back to it later. And strangely enough, I think because I was in the middle of it, I didn't realise how anxious I was about it. But I actually have anxiety dreams now where I haven't completed my course and there's still things that I need to do. I think that's something else, but I think there was some quite underlying stresses that I maybe didn't address at the time, and it's weird. And you're like, no, but I'm sure I did. And then you wake up and you go, oh, no, we're okay. But I think that, that is another thing, isn't it? Sometimes we don't get to process anxiety straight away.
It took...
sorry, I really resonated with that.
Yeah, I feel it as well. It took me a long time to come down from uni, from that demand. And then near the end of it, I started having feelings where it's like, oh, I should just give up. I should just, I should stop doing this. It's causing me all of this stress and anxiety. And it was some of those moments where it was had to face that head on as well, and be like, well, I invested in this in myself to do these things. And I've come so far, I am capable of doing this. And seeing it through to the end, but still that was the most intense my life's been for a long time. It's really easy to overlook that when you think about going to university, but it is very hard.
Yes.
And then I knew as well, getting through that last half a year, which was quite an intense half a year for me outside of uni as well. It definitely was something that was quite hard to come down from afterwards, because when it stops, it's like so sudden, but you still have that looming assignment. Am I supposed to be up to say to this thing?
I think school as well. When you look at school, I mean, we're talking about uni where you're doing one subject, and our young people are asked to do 8-9 different subjects at a time and be the best they and it's just not physically feasible to be able to be firing on all cylinders like that. And it's the exams are massive stresses, it's I do think that that's something that's quite difficult to deal with, and understand why so many people resonate with playing games, want to just have that kind of chill out time, because it's like the world asks a lot of you at times.
Yeah. I mean, like, for me, video games, the positives aspects came in the most when I was in school, the most, I think, because I'm quite socially anxious, and I found it so hard to make those, like, initial connections with people, and, like, video games was there, and still is, like, the easiest way, that and Doctor Who, maybe, to make that initial connection, and, like, you know what? It's like I vividly remember being like 6 and starting school for the first time, and just like I was like on my own all the time until I heard 2 people playing Sonic in the playground, and I could just recognize like the stuff they were saying. I am sure someone was doing the Sonic theme, and I was like, "This is my moment. Finally, I found my people," and I'm still friends with one of those guys now. So
That's awesome.
it paid off, but yeah, like I think I would have been so lost without video games growing up, because it helped me make those connections.
Absolutely, and I think now as well with the the internet. When I were a lad, the internet wasn't really a thing. You didn't do online gaming and stuff like that. But we think what's happened over the last few years with the lockdown and stuff like that. I think computer games were kind of the lifeline for a lot of young people to be able to have that connection. And it's very easy for people to go, oh well, they just sit there, and it's like, well, yeah, but there's reasons for that, and it does bring a lot of stuff. And and as much as there's negatives, I think the positives are huge as well. You think about the uncertainty of like lockdown, but at least you had those points where things were normal. Online was normal.
But I think lockdown's such a great way to like a good lens to look at this all through. Because I remember when Animal Crossing came out on the Switch, and it happened just as my workplace locked down, and it was like an event, and it kept us all together like through that initial push when it was just so, I guess, so just like culturally changing for everyone. We all felt quite bonded because we had Animal Crossing still. And we all stayed up till midnight, and we were like sending little letters to each other and stuff. It was great. And
that's it. And I think there was a lot of anxieties come from that time as well. I remember, and we all suddenly went to technology. For work, people went to technology. To see your family, you went to technology. So, I think it's important to understand how much we like it. We do rely on it, and it isn't necessarily a bad thing. If it's all right for one time, it needs to be okay for other times as well, I think.
And one of those things that you say there about going online for a lot of stuff, that was one of the things that actually kind of caused me a bit of anxiety, was that I'm quite a social person. I love to talk to people. I love to be around people, to just engage in activities. But I finished. I didn't finish college when lockdown hit. That was what was supposed to be happening.
Oh right, okay.
We just got given grades based on our performance, and then I went into uni first year after that. And yeah, I went into university with this idea that I was going to go and meet loads of new people in a building. I was going to get to see my tutor's face, I was going to talk to people. I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is like something that I've not had for a long time. And then when I got there, I was in my little box room in uni accommodation. And I felt quite isolated. But fortunately, again, gaming was one of those things in that time that brought everybody in our accommodation together, and our Minecraft world went pretty hard, I've got to say. And yeah, we found ourselves like a core 6 friends that I gained from that time. We'd spend ridiculous amounts of time on a Minecraft world, which was amazing. Obviously, we were in person doing that with the only people I could go and see. But yeah, it created like bonds that like I truly cherish now. I'm still like my closest friends, even though we all live in different cities now. it was a great time to bring that together. And whereas we weren't online, we had to be in person. The rest of my life that was online felt a lot easier. Especially my course is a very in-person talk about it course. I did philosophy, and when you're having a discussion online through a Google Meets call or a Teams call or something like that, and people are anxious to talk to people online, I'm the opposite. I was finding it really, I find it really hard to have a I just ended up being the tutor a lot of the time. I'm like, oh no, I hope people don't think like God all he does is talk to the tutor. But yeah, it was such a like the flip side of that, like where gaming was an in-person thing to me at the time, and the rest of my life was online, which was really strange.
Yeah, I think that twist, how things changed and how that kind of online life during that time was really odd to for a lot of people to like get used to. But it was such like I just streamed. I just went on Twitch and had a lot of fun on there. That's like how that all started just during lockdown, and it was really good. So it also created like some good opportunities, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So, oh yeah, sorry, yeah, go on.
No, it's interesting, isn't it, that it can be social in some environments, and then in other ones not. I'm a bit like what Callum was saying. Face to face, I kind of thrive in kind of social engagements online, and in stuff like that, I find it quite tricky. I think it's because I don't feel like I'm always fully there. Like you're saying, Zoom meetings or something like that. I find I like to be able to see people. Otherwise, I kind of get anxious that I'm not fully grasping the meaning of what people are saying, or people aren't fully grasping the meaning of what I'm saying. Because I think body language is quite an important thing. I just thought it was an interesting point.
I think it is a really interesting point, and like because it's interesting you bring it up, because like for me, I feel like it's almost like, because I find group settings really because of my social anxiety, and I'm
Sure.
like when I'm seeing people in one-to-one situations in person, I'm like, I thrive. I feel so much more comfortable. But when it's a big group, I'm like but if I'm online, I find those big group situations so much easier to handle, and I think it's because it's like in my safe space. It's like that actually empowers me to be able to handle that, which I find really interesting. And it's actually, when I think about it, it feels a bit juxtapositional, because I actually find not being able to read people's body languages difficult as well. Like I don't like phone calls because I can't read body language, but I guess everyone with cameras these days, it helps a bit. But yeah, like comfort zone, I think that's one of the great things. Socialize and still feel safe.
Well, I think you hit the word there you said is the safe space, and I think when you look at kind of MindJam and stuff like that, it's all about being in that safe space, isn't it? That makes it easier for people to kind of engage and interact and stuff, which I think is important, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. And I think that's like one of the amazing things about like how we do what we do, because it does. We're invited into other people's safe space to hang out with them, and I guess it resonates with me, because that's
Absolutely.
I think that's what I just did during lockdown. I was just inviting people into my safe space while I was streaming. It was like, come and hang out, it'll be fun. I want to socialize, but I don't know how to do this, so you just come and watch me play games.
Yeah, that's cool. We're sharing something that you're really into with other people that kind of either you want them to kind of go, oh yeah, wow, I've not seen that before, or you've already got that kind of shared love for something. Callum, how did you build that so quickly?
I've done lots of building. I've had a lot of incidents where the base gets raided and your base gets a bit destroyed.
Oh, does that actually happen?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's it can be quite painful.
Oh, I had an issue of raids with the birds, the explodey birds.
Explodey birds?
Yeah.
Does happen.
You're okay to talk about it, Callum?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've recently built a base on a mountain so that no raids can touch me now. I have
A good
Right.
vibe.
leveled up to the penthouse. Seriously.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, so the explodey birds are kind of like the electrodes of the Palworld world, as it were. And they just blow you up. Bit rude, really. Not the vibe.
Oh, course.
No.
Damage.
Right. Oh, we need a bed. Bed. Got one.
There's
bed
one on
there.
the go. Yeah, we should maybe make
3.
Yeah, and
makes
that would
sense.
be nice. Yeah, if someone could make me a bed, I'm coming back now. I went for a little bit of a wander.
Oh, I need more wood. Need more wood.
You're not like me there, Josh. When I get an open world, I'm like, what's that mountain over there?
Exactly. I just walk off, and then I'm like, wait a minute. There is a base, and I'm required to work as a team. I need to return.
Yeah, I do actually probably need to get some more pals as well, because I've got 2, and I don't feel that that is enough.
Can we share pals?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna.
So yeah, if you can drop pals, you can put pals in the base and pick them up. But yeah, you can drop them to one another. So
Oh, sweet.
I've got a bunch of pals in the box. If you want to help yourself, if you like some poor.
ooh, that is one place that is private. So your own box is your own box.
Okay, got you. Right, it's cool. I should really get some more.
Okay.
I feel that this is my moment to shine.
I think if we could all get ourselves some armor, that would be a great next step.
Oh
So
yeah.
we could go and take on what is actually a fan favorite, possibly the best pal in the game.
Which one's that?
First alpha pal, Chill It.
I was fighting that dude the other day. He is very cool.
I was I keep saying chill. It looks like Thurret. Thurret the Pokemon.
My glider works. Sorry. I just jumped off something and went, whoa. Sorry, Josh.
It's okay. I'm happy you can glide. You're living your best life, and we're here for it. No, I was just saying that she looks just like Thurret, and I don't know if you're aware of what Thurret looks like, but I'm curious to you guys agree when we go and fight him in it.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. So what do we need for armor? I mean, where's the technology tree?
It's not wool. Woolies become cloth, and then cloth becomes armor, right? Callum?
Yes.
Okay.
Pelt armor, that's the first one. I need to do some more stuff to unlock that bad boy.
Okay. You can get an outfit which protects you from the cold at night times.
Yeah, I'm already fully clothed, mate. Unlike some people.
Well,
I've only
well
just put
done.
clothes on. Sorry, guys.
I am.
I've been running around in my undergarments.
It's
I'm
such a
working my
wonderful
way to a
warm
tropical
day in
out.
Palworld, in the JamCast land.
There you go. You got the clothes on. Proud of you.
Thank you. I'm
Connected
proud
to
of
my
myself.
primitive self.
We don't lose clothes if we die in this, do we, like Valhalla?
Well, you would, but I've changed that setting for us. You will still drop some things like the materials and things you collect. So it
Okay.
still has a little bit of a challenge of going to retrieve things you drop. But yeah, your equipment will stay.
Okay.
I'm a little sad because I felt like that was a running theme, was becoming a running theme of the JamCast. But maybe we could bring it back. Maybe it's good to rest it for an episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel a little bit more in danger in Palworld when I'm lacking armor, especially when there's a level 38 Mamorest boss just there. Right, I'll come back. This thing has destroyed many a bases, so
Okay.
let's not aggravate him. Let's not.
Okay.
He can just stay right there.
Where is the Chillet? Person to us.
He's up on the mountain, isn't he? Kind of.
Yeah. So
To the easty bit?
yeah, like northeast from us. I'm gonna have to go collect some leather to get some armor on first, and also we can get there's 2 degrees to which you get defense in this as well. You can get a common shield quite early on, so
Okay, cool.
they're probably our next 2 steps. And maybe a weapon like a spear could be useful.
Yeah.
Our pals will be our greatest asset.
What level should our pals be? What do we need in regards to that?
I believe Chillet's level 11,
Yeah.
so
Oh, okay. I'm like my squad is
around that level.
probably good. Isn't it? I got Oh no, okay. My Chickapea and my Daydream is. Everyone else is level 6, 7, so I need to go and
I've got my Foxparks is level 10, so I'm okay with that. But I do need more than just 2 dudes.
Yeah, so there is a typing tree as well. So some pals are more effective against others. Chilla is a dragon ice, I believe. Maybe just ice.
Foxparks is generally a good shout, I would assume.
Yeah.
So, but what's Dragon weak against in the Palworld?
I want to say ice, but I'm not sure if I'm confusing that with a potential other universe right now.
Monster Rancher. Digimon. No, sorry, Digimon. Against Digimon. Yeah, I get me. Okay. But if he's ice and dragon, that means he has no weakness other than fire. How that works, do they negate each other out?
That's kind of what I was assuming, but I don't know whether that was just a bold assumption.
Yeah, and this is the thing. I can't tell with Palworld when I'm overthinking it or not, because you just never know. Never know. I apparently, so in Pokemon, there's like these hidden stats, like IVs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And apparently they brought those into Palworld as well, but you don't have control over them like in Pokemon. In Pokemon, like every different Pokemon you fight will give you different items. You can like up different stats slowly over time. But in Palworld, apparently it's all just random.
Okay.
So
yeah, so there's a bit of a luck aspect to getting a good IV'd pal. It's hard because they've mixed up 2 systems. So if you look at your pals in your party, you'll see there's passive skills at the bottom there, like you mentioned earlier, Adam, Login Foreman.
Yeah.
These add buffs to your pal in different areas.
Let me have a look at that.
Yeah, some buff health, defense, etc.
My Foxparks can't actually see.
They're not every pal gets passives either.
Oh, it is unskilled at controlling fire from the... Oh, right there, that's just a general thing. Okie dokie. Yeah, mine has no skills.
As the rest of the community kind of focuses as well, passives is what you're interested in. Okay. IVs do affect it, but not enough at the moment that it's worth hunting for a perfect passive skill loadout and IV loadout, because it'd be 1 in too many billions. So passives is your focus. You can breed passives as well, which is quite useful.
That's sweet. Okay.
Yeah, so that's definitely a later game aspect.
Right, I am building the last bed. So, Josh, you have now got the bed.
Hooray! I'm in a massive fight with a Dinosaur right now. He's a lot higher level than me. I am gonna get him.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Oh, 27. Oh, no, he escaped, and I'm really low on health. Daydream, you need to smack him around a bit. Oh. Okay, I think we might get it. Yes! I caught a Dinosaur!
Good work.
My Ash Ketchum. I know.
What level was that?
He was... Look, he's gone to my box. I need to go and have a look. He was quite high level. I think he was like 50. Happy with that. Oh, that was... stressful. I'm ready for bed now, actually. I'm glad you finished my bed. Like I've earned it.
Yep.
Heading back.
Let's get into some daytime mode, because it's dark again.
It is nighty nights, yeah. Okay.
Oh, is it actually coming to daytime now? Or yeah, is that the sun coming up? I have no idea.
I'm in bed.
Oh no, that was your torch.
It's just my torch. My torch is the sun.
I'm jumping down from the mountain, guys. I will be with you shortly.
Okay, I'm in bed. I'm sleeping. I'm napping.
I'm having some of these.
I've got bubbles over my head.
I have got unused skill points though, so let's do that.
That's a shame.
1. So my health is at 870, my stamina's at 140, and then weight, like you said, is the one thing that I'm putting up. Defense, I'm assuming that probably... Oh, you can't put defense up.
No, that's all your armor, buffs, and shield.
Okay, cool. That makes sense. Technology.
Are we all in bed?
Yeah, we're waiting for you.
I'm in bed now. Maybe daytime. Yes, it does, but perhaps the sun is right. I think that is the sunrise over there, guys.
Oh yeah, look, I can see it. It's quite pretty. Actually.
Rising sun.
It's a beautiful day. Right. Nice. Okay. Oh, cool. Right. Yeah.
I do need to wait 10 minutes for my my little fox parks to be healed because no nurse joy yet.
That's
Yet.
That's
yet.
There'll be hospital worker Jennifer. You will visit and heal up your pals.
That's a distinct challenge, actually, when a pal faints, because I have to go back into the computer to be healed. But that takes time as well. So if you've got a team of like really powerful pals, and then they faint, and you're like stuck in a situation where you can't just go get them unfainted really fast.
Yeah, I quite like that actually. If I'm honest with you, as much as we joke about getting a hospital worker Jennifer, I think actually it's a really good kind of like low key punishment for your pals fainting.
Mm-hmm.
Because they heal up quite quickly on their own if you bring them out. If you
Oh
no!
Oh no!
Man down.
I may have
But
made a mistake there.
one man down takes us all down.
It's okay. I'm ever so sorry there, guys. I'm used to being in full screen, so the exit was in the place of closing the inventory was actually the wrong cross.
3 minutes later.
Okay.
Oh yeah, can you just
interlude?
Adam just put the SpongeBob meme on and he'll be back
It'll
seamlessly.
be fine.
Or
Yeah.
or just you can even just cut this bit out. Just cut this out.
No. It's staying in.
Palworld's crashed as well. That's a wonderful aspect of the Grand Prix. We are trying for the third time here. Game's
Okay.
apparently already running.
Third time is the charm. That's what they say.
Here we go. Okay. Palworld. Beta.
Yes.
See, this title here you'll see on my screen is essential to understanding what's going on right now.
Let's know
Excellent.
what the new code is.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very close to being at that point.
So,
Okay.
do you think we're ready to go and chase after Chillet now?
I think so. Fingers crossed. And the world did load.
It did.
It did. So
I heard it didn't, and I got scared.
Whilst we're having this moment talking about anxiety and stuff, what game was your is your go-to for serious decompression? I'm happy to go first.
Yeah, go for it.
Civilizations.
Yeah.
5 or 6, because it is just absolute sit there, push a button, wait. It's almost like meditation until Gandhi attacks you.
Yeah, until the nukes get dropped by Gandhi and it gets very real, very quick.
Yeah.
I get that. I actually find open world games really good.
Okay.
Because of like, as we were talking about how you have like those like small goals to focus on. Stuff on like Assassin's Creed, it's like, I could be just like, okay, I'm gonna just do all the little side quests in this area. I'm just gonna focus on just clearing this area out, and like,
yeah, Assassin's Creed's a good shout, actually.
yeah, and it also just like it tickles a nice little itch in the back of your brain because it feels productive, but it's not really very productive. But it, and then that allows my mind to kind of like be able to zen out a little.
Oh, I tell you what, I did like, just for beauty of it, some of the graphics and the scenery in Red Dead Redemption 2. Just looking out, not necessarily doing anything, just going for a walk with the hoss,
Oh,
having a look.
It's funny because I would do that in Breath of the Wild. Actually, I would really enjoy. There's a certain mountain I like to sit on and watch the sunset over Tenno Village. Always relaxing.
Nice. Okay, I think I'm in. It didn't let me in first time, but I think we're good this time.
Nice.
Are you in, Cal?
I am. On the games that I use as well, I'm an open world fan myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's as well, you can go into it and not have to have a specific direction you're gonna have to play. It's
Yes.
if I just want to run around and unlock new scenery and areas in the map, I can do that, or I can follow a particular quest or whatever.
Favorite open world games?
Is it too cliche to say Skyrim because it's the truth?
No. I think that was probably going to be mine as well. I would say. Oh, guys, my connection keeps losing.
Oh no!
Oh,
It's all right. We'll get there.
we must have patience with the beta and the
Absolutely. I think
commitment.
Skyrim's a good shout, and it's such an old game, but still now, I mean, obviously I tend to mod mine now, but it does look so cool. And apart from having to do that load up scene every time, there is actually a mod where you can skip the load up.
Is it the alternative starts mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that.
I mean,
Yay!
it's laggy, but we're good.
Hopefully
Okay.
settle. I find one of my favourite open world, actually, for this kind of more kind of meditative way of playing, is World of Warcraft, which doesn't sound like it should make sense because that game is all about like high octane competitive action for a lot of people with the PvP and the raids and stuff.
Is that still going?
Oh yeah. You can.
It was massive. Like, I mean, I had a friend who really did possibly overplay that to a maybe unhealthy amount. But it was, that was probably one of the biggest kind of games when I was in my teens, I would say.
This is a great thing about World of Warcraft nowadays. You can play the modern version, or you can play the version you played as a teen, because you can play older versions now as well, which I really enjoy doing. I like jumping between. But yeah, I don't play WoW. I think like how most people play WoW, I literally just play it just to like go on a mount and around and unlock bits of a map because I find that really engaging. And
Nice.
I actually just play Pokemon in it as well as like a pet battling system. And there's like gym leaders and stuff. So I just focus on doing that. I just train up my little rabbit and make him really beefy.
So actually, now you mentioned that, Pixelmon.
Yeah.
Minecraft. I actually quite like that. It is a bit buggy, and I don't necessarily always know what I'm meant to be doing. Don't kill it. Someone tried to kill my chickpea. Right. But I love just running around and catching them all. It's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that. I feel like it's fun when it's like a game where it can have a bit more challenge if you want it to. It's like what you were saying, Callum. You can pick and choose how much action you want depending on what your mindset is when you go into the game. I think that's really, really important. Yeah.
Another big anxiety release for me as well. I mean, exercise is one that I use. It's really good, but not always available. Sometimes it's actually that can feel like too much. But anime, I watch quite a lot of anime now, and that is
nice.
Something when I really reach like kind of like my limit either of interaction or just being the active person in doing something for the day. It is very often you'll catch me just chilling out, watching anime, being engrossed in the art and the story. So that's
nice.
I use a lot.
I feel that a lot actually, because I actually like I've been feeling that kind of energy recently, where I've been like almost video games can sometimes be too engaging, and having something which is even lower than that is really helpful. I find like YouTube videos is my version of that, like especially like essay videos, because they're quite long, normally over an hour, and I can like pop it on, and I can kind of engage with it as much as I want, but I don't have to then like, because sometimes the choice of working out what you want to watch or do can be overwhelming in itself. So
Sure.
having something which is quite long, and you just pop it on, you're like, okay, cool, all right, I'm gonna be entertained now. I don't have to worry. I don't have to think about it. Like, really helpful. But I can see how anime would be really good as well, because there's like some levels to it, like art or the story. And also, it's only 20 minutes long, so if you'd like it a bit more short and sweet, it kind of keeps your it'd help with engagement.
So I was a big fan of Avatar: Last Airbender.
I noticed by your character actually.
Yes, I am a little bit Aang-ish, today, but I absolutely love that. Really good humour and just so many of them as well. Like, there was plenty to watch. And hold on, what level is that dude? Level 10. I'm going to get a deer dude.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, they're good. Oh, I might want
Yeah. He's running away from me. Don't run away. Oh, he's also getting attacked by a Gummos.
Oh,
Right, I think I've lost the deer dude. He is not happy with me.
oh no.
So it turns out they don't like you running up to them with axes in your hand.
What a plot twist.
I know,
I
right?
didn't see that one coming.
However, if I shoot it with an arrow, it will come and attack you.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
Yeah, stop running away.
Oh, it's something I'm lacking. I mentioned building one and still didn't do it.
Oh no.
Stop struggling. Stop struggling. Come here. Hello. Got you.
We can hit one more power bow. This is an artisan sheep, so expecting big things.
I think I've got it. I think I've got it.
You've got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Well done, Fox Parks.
It's a team effort.
It was mainly Fox Parks. He almost killed it.
Oh no.
Oh, apparently my deer is a sadist. I'm not sure how I feel about that. And my Fox Parks is conceited. So I've got a really good
You got
team.
a really nice positive team you're rocking today.
Yeah.
We're here for it. Maybe not.
Ooh, level 38. I shouldn't attack that, should I? No.
No, that sounds thing.
Mama rest. Right, leave that guy.
Yeah. Maybe we should try and take out Mama Rest right at the end. I think actually we start with Chillet and then
I'm
Okay.
loving the optimism in taking
yeah.
out Mama Rest. Yeah.
there's 3 of us.
Oh, good. We are
Right?
powerful.
Work
Come on,
hard
here,
as a
little dude.
team.
I just want to beat you and put you in a Pokeball.
House
Fine.
sphere. Power.
When you're in the pal sphere, you get treated much better, and as a friend.
I've got a Cremis.
Oh yeah, you got Eevee.
Oh,
I mean
I'm
Kremis, sorry.
Messi
What was that?
is not
Oh,
that
Logging Foreman as
my
well.
character.
No.
I do literally call them by Pokemon names, and I have people get a bit upset with me sometimes because I do that. Because I'm like, oh, it's Eevee, and they're like, it's Kremis, Josh. Josh, it's Kremis.
I'm going to make a little logo which is Pokemon crossed out, and I'm going to put it up every time we mention Pokemon rather than, and let's see if we can have a counter. Not Pokemon.
Not Pokemon counter.
It's so much fun.
The makers of this video are not in any way associating this with Pokemon.
Oh, I just realised I've been making arrows, but I don't actually have a bow yet.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That is a thing,
my
isn't
bow.
it?
I did unlock triple bow.
No, oh yeah, triple bow
That's
is
an
a good
upgrade.
play.
Okay,
Just
and
put
poison
bows
bow
as
as well.
Ooh, maybe we should all like go in with different types of bows.
Yeah, what do I need?
Oh, the fire bow might be good against Chillet and Marmoset because one's grass and one's ice. Big brain.
They're not our guys you're shooting, are they?
No.
Good.
They are imposters.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I want to try do something. Wait, where can I do this from? So if you jump on top of a pal sphere when you catch someone, it can fire you into space.
No,
Where
Callum,
I'm sorry.
Callum,
It
go
can
to
fire-
space.
I need to. Come here, Chickapee.
Instead of SpaceX, it's Space P. P for pals.
I mean, I kind of feel with the 3 of us, we definitely have enough to take on Chillet already.
I reckon. I think Marmoset. I think we could do Marmoset as well.
I think. Okay.
I think okay.
Yeah, I'm. You reckon?
Yeah. Well, I put it this way: free lose is going to make great content.
I mean, true. It's all about clicks, right?
Exactly.
I fear it just might be over quite quickly.
Oh my! Gives me flashbacks. I once made a YouTube video with my friend where we went straight to Ganon from the beginning of Breath of the Wild. So literally just like no loot, just like a stick, and we flew straight to Hyrule Castle. And I think it was one of the funniest videos I've ever made. So I'm here for that kind of level of chaos.
Okay, fine, right. Mama, it is. Let's do that.
Let's do chilling first. Let's warm up. Let's warm up.
I'm feeling pretty ready now.
Okay.
Okay.
I
think we can do chill it as we are.
I'm gonna make my bow first, and then I'll make a fire.
Yeah. I haven't got enough stuff for a fire bow. What do I need for a 3-shot bow? I just need some stone.
I would make a fire bow, but you need fire arrows with the fire bow.
I can make fire arrows.
I know, I can't. I've also made loads of normal arrows, so I don't want to fake.
Okay, I could make you some fire arrows if you wanted.
Oh, I mean, we could do a trade. Like, if you're going for the triple bow, I can give you my arrows, so you can use those, and then I'll use the fire arrows you can make. If that makes sense.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, cool. I'll make my fire bow. I can do that.
Okay.
Nice.
Weapon is damaged. I don't have a weapon. Oh, my axe.
I have just realised that I'm getting a repair bench for us as we speak.
Okay, cool. F. Triple bow. Oh, I still need... Oh, I was getting stone when I did not need stone.
Oh, what did you need?
Wood and fibre, so I just got 132 stone instead.
Where do you get fibre from? Is it trees?
Just the trees, yeah. It doesn't drop as much, and I'm over encumbered. Time to do the slow walk.
Oh, the slow walk of doom.
Oh, I'm not actually walking as slowly as before.
Oh.
I think that must be because of my weight thing.
Yeah, and also, like, you have different levels of over encumbered, which I think is a plus. Like, Skyrim could learn a thing or two from this, because in Skyrim, you literally, like, pick up one extra coin and suddenly you're walking at snail's pace. It's like, how did that one coin make such a big difference? But in at least Palworld, it's like, it happens gradually, so you get just slower and slower and slower.
Okay.
Which feels a little bit nicer.
So I'm making you some fire arrows, but it turns out I can only make you 5 fire arrows. So...
Okay, that's fine. I've got a few. I've got 5 myself. No, actually, I've got 10
cool.
myself. So if you make me 5, and I'll have 15, and I'll give you...
That's cool.
We'll be ready to go and take out... Kill it.
I just need to chop down a tree and stuff.
Nice. Okay, cool. And then chill it, and then Marmoset. I think we'll use Marmoset as our way to wrap up, I think.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Oh, why am I... Don't need a deer at this moment in time. Come back. Okay.
So, Callum, what's your team? I'm curious. As the
Currently, my team is... I found a Dinosaur as well.
Oh, nice.
So my first catch was Who Crates, which is different to the other playthroughs I've done, which is great. Fox Parks for a fire type. Dinosaur super cute.
Definitely.
Depresso, because he needs as much love as he can get.
I love Depresso.
Yeah, it's a fan favourite. It's a fan
It
favourite.
really is. Have you ever made him mine before?
I have. He's got the perfect animation there.
Yeah, he's so just like done. He's just like the smallest little hit. He's like, that's all I can do. I'm not doing any more.
Okay, right.
And I've got myself a deer.
Nice.
Who have I actually got? That's a very good... I've got a Lamball, a Cativa, a Chickapee, Fox Parks, a Cremis, and a deer.
Am I right in saying that Cativa can't fight?
Oh, actually,
Can fight.
I thought we're all cowards.
Oh, if you've got a coward, then maybe not.
I
don't think all of them are cowards.
Oh, I thought they were, but
I've seen quite a lot though, and I mentioned that.
Yeah.
I think it's Chickapee is the weakest pal, isn't it? I think.
It's a happy little chicken. It's quite good for just distractions. I've used it as a meat shield quite well.
Meat shield.
A little bit sorry for my chickapees, but that's what made offered a use for it. It's like the last ditch effort. I'm like, okay, can you tank a few hits so I can throw some balls? Please.
I don't think you should have a chickpea. I don't. It's not cool, man.
I'm losing my chickpea license. You know what's gonna happen today. That's fair to be. I should treat him with love.
I think I need some more normal arrows, and then I'm good to go.
I've got those arrows for you.
Oh yeah. Let's do that. Let's do swap around.
And I just drop them on the floor.
Yeah, I think so.
Dropped
Nice.
39 of those.
Oh, thank you.
Beryl, you dropped normal arrow. You have fire arrow?
Yeah, they're there. Fire arrows.
Fire? Oh yeah. Oh, nice.
Sweet. Okie dokie.
All right, I'm tooled up and ready to go. I've repaired everything as well. So
3-shot bow.
I am ready.
I am loving this. Let's check it out. Haha.
whoa! Oh, that Katiba just got trounced. He got 2 arrows to her head. He's aggroed on us now, boys.
It's alright.
He just pulled out.
Oh, okay.
Brutal.
You've got a very powerful deer there.
Yeah, he's not bad actually, is he?
All
Good work.
right,
So we can go the long way, or we can go the exciting, kind of scary way.
scary way.
I am adding some more health points quickly.
Oh, good call. I've still got stat points I've not spent.
Yeah, I'm going to put some attack points on. Technology, have I unlocked?
I don't have the parachute yet, by the way.
Oh, that's okay.
That's fine. We should still be able to do what we're going to do here.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a deer saddle as well.
Oh, nice. You can mount up.
I haven't built one yet, but I've just unlocked it. Right.
Okay.
It is this way.
Oh yeah, follow that Callum.
So as we go into battle, guys, and we face our fear of battling a high level battle.
Yes.
What ways do you guys like take your anxiety head on?
Okay.
So I know there's ways of like decompressing and give yourself time away from it, but is there any ways that you go, actually I'm going to engage with this to get past it, to develop that strength with it, resilience?
It is. Yeah, so Oh, what? Did you just fall?
You made it. Just...
That's how I handle my anxiety sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, I just jump.
Yeah, I mean, I do try, and I know it doesn't always do it. I do try and rationalize things as much as possible, and I know that's not. But I find for me and for a lot of people, it's like the last thing they want to do, really. But I try and kind of map out what it is, but also, what are the outcomes that I'm either concerned about or that could, take that anxiety away, and just try and map it to a point where it's like, well, I've thought about everything I can. I've got the things in place that I can have in place. And, sometimes with certain things, you just have to let time or things play out. And I know that's kind of quite matter of fact, but I don't know. I find if I don't do that, then it becomes a bigger thing than it actually was in the first place, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think without rationalization, it's important to find that perfect midpoint as well, because it can be really helpful to the point, for me anyways, where it can, I can easily go too much. And I think that's why for me sometimes, although I said it as a joke, jumping in can actually be really helpful, because I find that actually I'm anxious with my capabilities, but normally my capabilities are actually pretty good. So normally it's just about actually making myself take that leap of faith and then catching myself on the other end. And I'm like, oh, I'm all right, actually.
I think that's a really, really important thing, that often the thought of outweighs the outcome. And it's very, very easy to stop ourselves from experiences or engaging in something because of that, the thought of, the build of, which is completely natural, but it's that once you've done so, generally it doesn't always, there will be times where it doesn't work out and you were completely right in your anxieties or your worries, but often it's that once you've done something, it's like, oh, that was okay.
Yeah, and I think oh, sorry, yeah,
it's like finding that trust in yourself,
and others,
and others, definitely, yeah. So having So obviously, I've mentioned before I do parkour, and that's been a long build up of, facing fear and realizing my own potential. And realizing in both ways as like, oh wow, I am capable of doing that, but also making my potential greater. So being able to know that when I get onto a wall to do a particular jump or anything along those lines, being able to stand there and every single time you stand up there. In fact, I was listening to a high diver talk about this as well, that when they get to the edge of the platform, or like I get to the edge of the wall, those negative thoughts do come in, like, oh, what if this goes wrong? What if I hurt myself? What if I don't make it? What if this? And it can flood you. And then it's replacing that voice and finding the thing inside you that says, I'm capable of doing this. I've trained for this. I know what I'm capable of. I know myself can do this. And finding that and holding on to that is a big thing for me. And
Absolutely.
yeah, I have like a ritual with things that are like that are blocking me from moving forward, and that is just a little countdown in my head. It's super simple and it's so easy that maybe you've heard it before, but
No.
if I stand on the edge of the wall and I'm like, I want to do this jump, I know I'm capable of doing this, but my fear's going, what if you bang your shin? What if you trip? What if you do this? And I just have to stand on that wall, and when I initiate the start of the ritual, I can't stop it. So as soon as I go 3, that's it. I'm in and I'm going. I can't get to 1 and then not respect it, because if I get to 1 and don't go, then I'm producing a new habit in myself where
That's
I don't
really
follow it through.
Point. That's a super cool point, man.
And that could be something as well. Like I'm the worst for phone calls. It's so difficult to make a phone call, especially one that's like important. And I'll do the same thing. I'll have the phone ready and I'll do that countdown and call.
Do you know that's a really interesting thing, because I'm the opposite. If I don't make that phone call, that's when I get anxiety, because I'm no longer in control of stuff. I need to know the outcome. See, if I don't know the outcome, if I'm not in control, then that's when I go. So for me, to stop my anxiety, the quickest thing to do is make that call or speak to someone and just get to the end of it, basically. Yeah, that's really interesting. And talking about doing things and completing the task, our Chillits walked away.
Wait, what? No way!
We're baking some berries right now.
Where's he gone? Is he still there?
I think he's gone the other side of it.
Oh, he hasn't despawned.
Don't think so. No, he's just come over yonder.
Okay, let's hunt it down before he walks off forever.
Did anyone else bring pal spheres?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, I've got 3.
Nice.
Cool.
But we will need to get him quite. There he is.
Yeah, he is.
He's a naughty little Chillit.
Hang on.
3 shots.
I'm going to start with Fox Parks.
Please join our team, Chillit. You are too adorable. We all love you.
Trying to make friends. If we could make friends without using arrows, we would, but we haven't discovered that yet.
Be prepared to call back Fox Parks.
No, go back.
Oh, yeah, pull back. Oh, no, he died!
I mean, that was a bit too easy, maybe.
Absolutely.
I threw the thing, but yeah.
Oh, are we ready to make a bigger friend instead?
Yes.
A bigger elephant-shaped friend.
Right, let's go do that.
Okay, because we've proven to ourselves that we did that easy.
Mm-hmm.
We knocked it out without even a moment's thought.
And what was that, level 14?
Yes, and this was level 30-something, I think.
Right, okay, I think this
may end differently.
Oh, amazingly. Yeah. But do you know what? I think this is the thing. So, like, for me, I think one of the ways I help with my, like, anxiety is by building trust in myself in smaller things before you get to the big thing. So, like,
exactly that.
Sometimes that leap of faith is, like, too much because you're not ready to do that leap of faith. And I think that's perfectly fine. It's really bad to identify that in yourself.
Absolutely, yeah.
But to find the smaller ones leading up to it is, like, it's a skill, really, I would say.
So...
That made me feel a bit anxious watching you jump off like that.
You can drown. I hope you make it across.
Yeah. I did drown quite badly the other day.
Oh no.
Oh, am I on the wrong side?
No, you're on the right side. No, I'm taking it really safe.
Hopefully I've got enough stamina points.
Right, let me get another Pal Sphere. Right, oh, there it goes. Right, I'm gonna single-handedly take him on, guys. I believe in myself.
Oh no. Well, I mean, I'm happy in your belief and I'm supporting that, but at the same time, we're just round the corner. Give us a second.
Okay, let's think about this. What's going to be the best ones? I'm just throwing them all out, to be fair.
Fox Parks, I think, is the play.
Shall I start with a triple shot?
Yeah.
Okay. See you on the other guy's side.
Oh.
Side, guys.
One damage. One damage to 4,000 every hit. No, Fox Parks just got one. No, he's good.
If we all just do 1 damage, it's all going to add up. There's 6 of us, remember. We've all got our pals. Okay. Look.
Yeah, it's coming for me.
I was doing 22. I'm seeing 22. Is that fire damage?
I'm dead.
No, I've got you. Okay. What's... There we go. I'm resin you. How's the fight going, Callum?
It's. Oh no, I've lost my pal.
Oh,
I need my deer out. Right, deer's coming. Let's get
helpful.
Okay.
Go on, deer.
We are an eighth of the way through, guys.
I'm out of arrows. I'm moving to.
Donax.
He's like, oh no. He's gonna look at me. Don't look at me. Oh, the Standler just knocks him flying, and it's great. Look at that. Oh, he is beating him up.
Can I only have one out at a time?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. That's fine.
I gave Depresso a coffee, and he's gone Super Saiyan.
Yeah, he's knocked him in the. Oh, he's knocked him in the river. Oh,
Depresso just got hit. No.
Oh, I'm faded. Oh,
guys, we really need to.
Advantage.
We need to stop. Oh, he's not dead, right?
I'm here for the res.
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm just hammering arrows into this dude now.
Is this how we win? Have we glitched it?
Exploits with Dave.
Knock him in the river, and then I can't hit.
Dinosaur seems confused.
Here we go. I'm in the river hitting. You can't.
Make sure you don't drown.
I don't think I am actually underwater. Oh, hello. He's trying to get to land now. Big.
Right, let me get my Fox Park out because he can. Okay, I've just been hit. He can still shoot you.
Okay.
Come on, Fox Parks, we need you.
I'll try and go to the other side.
Attack.
Come out.
This might be no. Don't hurt Fox Parks.
No.
Okay, I am.
Slowly and steady will win this. Oh, please don't hit me.
No. Work out. Are you fainted? Oh no, he's aiming on me. My God, I'm gonna try and take some of the aggro. If I can get him on land, that might be helpful again. Then we can hit him a bit easier. Oh, missed. Oh no. Oh, I'm a bit close.
I mean, I'm just hammering arrows into him. I've shot 50 arrows into him. That is all my arrows gone.
Maybe we can capture him now. No, we can't. Okay. Ow! Oh no!
No, definitely not. Right, you're definitely gonna die, Callum. Josh.
I'm not doing too hot. I'm just gonna stay up here for a bit. I think my Fox Parks is doing some good work though.
Yeah, Fox Parks seems to be doing it, but it is gonna take.
Oh no! He just annihilated everyone.
I'm dead.
I'm here. I don't know if I'm gonna survive.
My Fox Parks is hungry now. I don't think he's not enjoying this journey.
Look, we were talking about leaps of faith. Parkour's very, very often seen as like a leap of faith, but you don't see the thousands and thousands of little jumps and like mastering movements and.
Oh, that's it. It's the practice. It's the practice and everything like that as well.
And I think we can use that as a metaphor here that we maybe have taken a leap of faith at Mamarest. And there was probably lots of little steps we could have gone before this.
We skipped him.
But I've only got Dados left. But then it works with in life in other aspects as well, where maybe you're really anxious about engaging in a group, and maybe just engaging with one person and then maybe two people and building up that confidence and and such with that can you take those little steps, those little jumps, little hops.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like we've really demonstrated the right ways and the wrong ways to do. Actually, I feel like it's a really good analogy. Go to the chillet first, and then slowly work up from chillet. Don't go straight to mama rest. That's not the way to do it.
I'm going to jump on its back.
Do you just glitch through, or can you actually stand on it?
You can't stand. I don't think I can stand on it. I feel like I have glitched. I'm in the mountain.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I just saw you jump up from underground like a diglet. I mean, I don't know what that is.
Hold on. No, definitely couldn't use a sphere. That's the point as well. Are our spheres going to be suitable?
Sure, we might have needed not great spheres.
It bounced off him.
What are the green spheres called? They're not great spheres. I want to call them great spheres.
Ultra balls. I mean, yeah.
Those ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we nearly got him down to below 3,000. I'm quite happy with. I think that's an achievement itself.
I think so. I think
we learned.
I think we've caused this dude enough issues.
He's now in a river.
Goodbye, Mama Rest. Thank you for the experience today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been a journey.
It's not you, it's me.
It's us.
Yeah.
My nearly fully fainted team.
Yeah. Well, I feel like this is probably a good point for us to start wrapping up.
Yeah, for sure.
I do feel like we have something we will plug though. I believe there's some news we may have for everyone. Adam,
tell us.
I was going to pass it over to you, Adam.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so both Josh and Callum have been very busy, and we have just launched our merch store, which is mindjam.bigcartel.com. We will put the link in. You may notice that we are wearing some t-shirts, and there's some hoodies and all kinds of awesome bits on there that we'll keep adding to as well. So please feel free to pop in and see what we've got. It's all really good quality, lovely jubbly, and it's just great to be able to kind of spread the MindJam name a little bit.
Yeah.
Everything.
No, go for it, Cam.
Everything that you buy and wear helps us support other families, other mentees in MindJam, and also gets our awareness out there, so other people that may not yet know about the wonders that we do can also receive the help that all of our wonderful mentors give.
Absolutely.
I was just going to say, if you have any suggestions of what other type of clothing you would like to see, or just find some stuff in general, do let us know in the comments. Just below us right now. That will be awesome. And yeah, do I do the stereotypical thing?
Slap that subscribe button, guys.
That bell so you don't miss out on a video.
Awesome.
In seriousness, no, that will help us a lot.
Yeah, we say it as a bit, but also please.
Yeah, do please.
Awesome. Well, I think that's everything from us then.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, well, until next time, folks.
Yeah, have a wonderful week, and we will see you soon.
Au revoir from the French chef that you don't actually know about. We'll just insert a picture. Of the
No, we'll reveal. We're going to hold it back. The French chef. We'll just talk about the French chef and not actually reveal. We'll have to do that as a finale.
Okay.
Sip off.
Maybe the French chef will visit.
Oh. Maybe we need to play Overcooked.
Yes.
Perhaps.
I would love that. Okay.
Awesome.
We must go before we just continue to rip off each other.
Bye for now, guys.
Bye.
Au revoir.